All right, guys, what's up? It's a new video, we got a new kid on, so we're ready to go. As some of you may have seen on my community page, we did get an estimated build date of March 27th for our Ford Lightning XLT. Obviously another very exciting step in this process that you've been following along with, so thank you so much. Also, be sure to subscribe, that way you get those community page updates as this process unfolds. I thought this would be a good time to make a video, one, recapping the entire process, every important date along the way of ordering this Lightning, for me in particular. Obviously, these dates have been different for different people, but also I thought it would be a good opportunity as kind of a retrospective to look at every step of this process and identify where Ford kind of went wrong in this rollout. As you can see on my graphic here, Ford launched the F-150 Lightning. They revealed it to the world in late May of 2021. And this is really the only step of the process where I don't think they got anything wrong. The goal here was to create excitement and anticipation around their electric F-150, and they nailed it. They had a crazy amount of reservations within the first 2 weeks. We all know that they cut off reservations at 200,000, so really no missteps here from Ford. But this is the last time I'll be able to say that, because as you can see, I reserved there on May 28th. I was a day 8 reservation holder, and obviously that impacts why there was such a big gap between when I reserved and when I got the opportunity to order. As you can see, then throughout 2022, so much happened. Not with my order in particular, but it was interesting to have a place in line and see how everything unfolded in 2022. Most importantly, that's when they started doing the order waves. Then in early 2022, I got an email saying that I had my chance to order an F-150 Lightning. Keep your dealerships out of the dark. You know, I'm just one example of a dealership terribly miscommunicating the process to its potential customer. You'll never know how many reservation holders you lost just because the dealerships may have provided some misinformation, and it's not their fault. You know, Ford didn't do a good job of keeping their dealerships in the know with how this process was going to roll out. I'm just one example of that. So then 2022 happens. First of all, the wave ordering system is not flawed. However, when you gave dealerships the opportunity to bump up certain reservation holders, you know, bump them up in line, I know that left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. And so it should really be a first come, first serve basis. You know, you've kind of made yourself a bed that you don't want to lie in right now. You only let people order the Lariat trim. That's where you put all your eggs in that basket. And now you've got Lariat order holders who are going to receive their truck after people that converted their order later. I converted my reservation into an order on December 15th of last year, as you can see. You know, one other Lightning reservation holder, he ordered a Lariat in September of last year, still doesn't have a production date, and that's going to leave your customers disgruntled. You can't advertise a truck for $40,000 and then not make any of them. Again, that's going to leave a lot of potential customers upset, and you can see that not only in the comments of my videos, but other videos. You'll see the phrase bait and switch a lot. So Ford, if you don't want to be accused of that, if you advertise a truck at a certain price, make a lot of them and then sell them. Follow through on what you're promising. Another important thing to mention is all the price hikes that happened in 2022. I'd say this is where they botched this phase of the rollout. You have a ton of people that felt compelled to order trucks because certain trims weren't available, and then you raise the price, and then later that year you say that the trim they wanted is available. It's a complete mess. You can see that we have an estimated build date of March 27th. Now, I put an asterisk there because obviously unforeseen circumstances pop up, and so whether or not my build actually takes place on March 27th or starts being built remains to be seen. We'll have to see how their follow-through is, but based on Ford's track record and comments on my videos, plenty of delays on projected production dates. So we'll have to see if Ford is able to follow through. And then finally, estimated delivery of spring 2023. Now, depending on if our truck truly gets built in March, will determine if we actually receive it in the spring. Looking back in a retrospective of this process, Ford made a lot of missteps. Let me know in the comments, what's one thing you would change about how Ford rolled out the F-150 Lightning? I'm eager to hear what you guys have to say. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.